Hi, how you doing? This is your reading, Gemini. Gemini. Anyway, this is your reading for November 9th to November 18th. I really hope you're having a wonderful day. I really hope you're having a blessed one. Let's get into it. Oh, Jesus. All right. What does Gemini need to know for November 9th to November 18th? Um, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're not giving into something. Something you might be doing repeatedly over and over. I feel like you might be holding back, not taking any action. Because I feel like it's about time, you receive your blessings. At this time, your wish is coming true, your wish is coming in. Um, there is a reunion, a reconciliation that's taking place, and people are seeing you as a leader. People are seeing you as an example. People are looking up to you for guidance and direction to where to go or where to head. I feel like people really highly value you in your environmental community you might be dealing with. And with that, with the Seven of Cups, I feel like you might be giving in to their attention. You might be sorry. It's not a bad thing. You might be giving into the distractions. It's just sometimes if it's time to enjoy yourself, sometimes you gotta enjoy yourself, and that's what I'm saying. And it's bringing you happiness. It sounds bad, like giving into distractions. It's not bad. It's just like, man, I'm enjoying myself, yeah, I'm enjoying myself. And for others who come across them, I'd be like, oh man, they're just wilding out. It's just like, yeah, this break I'm taking, it's well deserved. This thing I'm doing is well deserved, It's just like you're doing something that makes you happy. If it's just giving into this, giving into that, I feel like it's making you happy. And I feel like your happiness should be also, how would I say it? Needed, appreciated, and necessary for yourself and you. Just don't mind what others think. Just you might be having people who are quite toxic around you. Um, you might be sorry. Sorry, I never got this about the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. It's just some people might be reminding you about they might be seeing you having fun or just having a good moment, and they're reminding you about shit that's taking place around, or just something with somebody might be reminding you, just making you feel bad. There's a thought around you that might be also coming into your mind. It's just something is not quite it's kind of like it finds you being happy and it just brings you down. Okay, I didn't see it as overspending. It's just like you're having your happiness, and all of a sudden, it's just uh, some people bring bad memories, and it just makes you pull up the barriers. That's how I got it. In other times, for some others, who is not that, you might be going through a financial hardship, and that's making you put up a barrier around those around you. Yeah, there might be somebody toxic around you. Um, I don't want to get into this, but fine. It's those that we trust, those that we admire, those that we love, who turn out to be a bit deceptive, a bit toxic or intoxicating. What I mean by that is those that we feel like we can trust. There is one aspect of life that we forget. Nobody's perfect. Everybody who has their flaws They have their goods and they have their bads. Everybody has flaws. That's what I meant. But as much as we trust them, some people want us to be dependent on them. Some people don't want to let you loose. Some people want to attach you to themselves. They want to make you theirs. They see you running around and having all the funds. It's just like, I want them to be mine. Don't know why. And as you become that, or just as you trust that, or as you get with them, or just as you, whatever that takes place, they insert their ideology into you, or just their ideas. With the devil could be manipulation. Even just the person might be who just. This is why I don't like talking about this, because I don't like making you feel like you don't have to trust people around you. It's just what came to my mind. Just trust me. It's just, and I don't even know words that come out of my mouth. Take it how it resonates. But with with the Queen of Cups, there might be somebody who is offering you some love, some passion. However, sometimes people want you to do things their way, or just just pretend like I didn't say anything. So, what I see here is you have all the tools to, yeah, no wonder. You have all the tools. I just feel bad. I can't get this bad feeling off my heart. That's why I say shit like that. It's just, sometimes just there's that feeling I just can't remove, I just can't eliminate. Sorry, it's just, and I just feel bad. I hate talking wrong about people ever in my life. I don't even love talking about people. It's just, but sometimes I really can't eliminate that feeling on my heart. Like, this might not be right. So I gotta say something. You see, when before I even say something, I gotta pause and be like, do I have to say this? You have all the tools you want to begin or to make that move. With a magician, you can manifest anything you want, and trust me, not a lot of people just sit into this energy of, I can manifest anything I want, I can do this and do that. It's just like, at this time you can really manifest anything you want. And with the King of Wands, I get this energy of stand your ground with your beliefs, with your ideas, with what you have in mind, with what your plans are. Stick to them, be the master of your craft. I feel like you might be feeling like you're walking in the darkness, hence the Five of Pentacles. You don't know how situations are going to unfold. Just trust that divine got your back. With the King of Wands, you have this charismatic charm. Gemini, you guys quite do have this charismatic charm around you, for any and everybody to really see. However, those who follow your light, you gotta realize that they're not really following what they don't entrust. They just see you making that move forward. They see you making that leap, and they admire that confidence you have within you. So with the King of Wands, keep up that confidence with whatever direction you're trying to go, with whatever ideas or inspirations you're trying to seek. Just try to really go towards them, and just keep in mind that with the King of Wands, they don't always walk into the light. When you're working, let's say you start a business, easily. When you start a business, you're not only gonna see the success. You just fall into that pit hole of darkness. You don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe a situation around you, or just what you're doing or aspiring to do. I feel like you are really you have some battles to fight, but that confidence should get you through a lot. And it's kind of like you creating that light for people around you. It's kind of like you yourself, you're walking through the darkness, but people around you, behind you, they can walk into your footsteps. With the King of Wands, I really get an energy of just stand tall, because I feel like you're walking through a dark tunnel, and at the end of that tunnel, there is happiness. You got happiness in the start of the reading, and even now you still get that happiness. It's because I feel like it's well deserved, it's well earned. Excuse me. Just keep that determination tall. Just keep that motivation tall. Just, sorry, you might be needing to put up some barriers. You might be needing to put down your barriers around people around you. It's just there is a barrier around you between others, but I really feel like barriers you might be putting up, they might be stopping you from seeing what's over the fence. Barriers you might be putting up, they might be stopping you from seeing what's beyond the fence. It's not like you don't want people to come over. Some people might not even be wanting to come over, but people might be wanting to communicate with you. People might be trying to get to you. However, the barriers you put up, it might be preventing people from seeing what's over the fence. And hence that, I always thought this was barriers to protect yourself. However, it's not always about fighting, especially with the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the Sun card. It's more like happiness. It's like staying in a house where you're trying to see the sun, but you got your blindfolds on because you don't want people to break in. But you want to see the sun. You want to feel the sun. Just put down that barrier. I don't know. Put down the barrier. Stand your ground. The reason why I'm a bit confident, King of Swords, heart being a bit defensive. You might be being defensive to those who you let in your life. Those who come through to you. You might be traveling somewhere with the Knight of Wands. You might be making some movement. I really feel like the universe is giving you that push to keep moving forward. Is there anything Gemini needs to say? Just needs to know. A new direction is opening up. A new pathway. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I know I should also take this into consideration, because this advice doesn't only apply to you, it also applies to me. It's just the feeling of the barriers you're putting up, and you're just walking in this lane, and you put up barriers this way. You're not gonna know that the barrier, there's another pathway, or just there's an easier way to get to where you want to go. There's an easier way to achieve what you want to achieve. It's just those barriers that you might be putting up. It might be preventing you to see what's on the other side of the fence. And what's the number one rule of maybe life? Always be aware of your environment. Well, yeah, that's, you know what, if it's not for life, I feel like I'm gonna claim it for life, because, well, in life you gotta stay safe, so you always gotta be aware of the environment. And how you gonna be aware of the environment if you put up barriers? King of Swords. And also, I feel like I'll be going back to the first thing again. I don't know why. Those who got over the fence, those who you allowed into the fence, be careful of what they can do. Because those who you trust, they can be those that, I don't know. I have something to say about that. I really don't. But I just feel like there's something you gotta let go. The 10 of Wands, something you gotta pull down, and enjoy time, and build some memories with the 6 of Cups. With King of Pentacles, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I feel like you have some incomplete karma that might be coming back. I feel like karma might be coming in your life either way. Karma, the wild card. Yeah, you might be having to deal with some situations, some people, some incomplete cycles, or just even move on from those cycles. But if you've been doing good, the good is gonna pay back. If you've been doing bad, it's gonna show up. However, I don't know why. Am I gonna get sick? Oh, no, I'm fucking playing. With the King of Pentacles, yeah, you're going to be seeing your success. I feel like this Wheel of Fortune is coming to really give you what you deserve, and you're going to be repaid accordingly. And with the King of Pentacles, I feel like, yeah, it's going to be well deserved, well earned. So the effort you've been putting in is going to show up. The efforts you've been slacking on is going to show up again. With the Seven of Cups, okay, now you are back to that determination, that focus. I feel like whatever you are doing, or just whatever you got, I feel like it's attracting a lot of people, a lot of attention. It's attracting a lot of public view. And I feel like you're not making much movement, rather you holding your truth in a situation. Yeah, you're holding your truth in a situation, however, you're keeping quiet to see what the other has to say. With the Magician, you can manifest anything you want, and I feel like you might be manifesting yourself, or just keeping things to yourself, so that you can have something to offer, something to really provide of advice, or value, of ideas, or just keeping it to yourself. Because I see you having it could be I feel like this could be a partner. I don't know why. Yeah, I see this as your partner. If you don't have a partner, this could be a parent. But I try to think, no, I don't really don't think this is your parent, or just you. No, I really think this is somebody in your life. Somebody in your life. With the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this person has their success, and you being asked to to make that big move, to make that big leap. If you don't have anybody within your life, I really see you quite just growing up, evolving, from just a page to a king, and relaxing and enjoying yourself as a Queen of Pentacles. Even in the way you provide your advice, it's kind of like the honest truth, and you just focusing on what you're doing, what's in front of you. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like whatever duty service you're providing, it's nurturing and caring to any and those around you. And with the Ace of Swords, I feel like you're being asked to take action, because it's kind of like you have the knowledge and you have the blessings, and what's remaining is for you to go and see what's beyond what you have already seen. And what's beyond that is your wish fulfillment, your wish come true. I feel like you might be going through a time of showing, or just showing others what you can do, what you can provide, and that's gonna earn you your success as well. I gotta charge my phone real quick. Is there anything Gemini needs to know? Three of Swords. I feel like there's a sense of a heartbreak that's taking place. A sense of a heartbreak that's taking place around you. Sheesh. Three of Swords, just a sense of heartbreak, and with the King of Swords in reverse, I feel like you might be just being clear of what you want and what you don't want, because you want to try something different. Let's say you've been too giving to somebody, and maybe you've been the one who's caring in the relationship, I want to say. Yeah, I feel like that would make, like, you giving to somebody, caring, and now something happens that breaks your heart, and now it's like, okay, the tables have turned. Like, you say what you really mean with the King of Swords. You just speak your heart out there, not worrying about the damage, because you're just trying to create a new environment. Basically just speaking out there what you really have on your mind, and that just changes things up. If you've been giving, I feel like your person is gonna be giving. I feel like a bit more than you have been, just there's gonna be that equal give and take. However, there is a need of change of scenery, change of uh balance. It's just whatever you were dealing with. I feel like whatever source of water you were drinking from, it has got dry, and now it's about time to really go look for another source of water. uh just spice things up, right? I can't really grasp this. It's just like if somebody broke your heart, maybe you've been giving them too much, and now it's about time to give to yourself. And sorry, that might be an argument, but there might be an argument, but walk it through. Just walk it through. Build off what you have left and leave behind what's not building you up, what's useless. Or if you've been giving into others and you feel like they haven't been giving any to you, or just they haven't been building you up, it's about time to really build with those you have, with those who you entrust. With the Empress, I feel like there's that love and caring taking place around this time. You might be caring not only for yourself but all others around you. That's one thing I admire about Geminis. There is that caring for those around you and in your environment as well. With the Chariot, you might be dealing with a Cancer. With the Emperor, you might be dealing with a Aries. Chariot and Aries. You might be having to move things to a better setting, to a better, basically move. You're being advised to okay, this okay, if you haven't been the caring one in the relationship, it's about time you start showing that you care. Because with the Empress, I feel like this is where you start showing your love, your passion. However, with the Chariot, I feel like you gotta really, it might be something you might be not used to, just showing your heart. And it's about time to really just push on forward. And pushing on forward is gonna make you have control in terms of your relationship and everything else. You can't have control in a relationship if you're not giving into the relationship. It just seems like the other person is the caring one, and when they cut it off, it just feels like, man, I feel bad because they left me, because they've been caring so much for me. There's that energy. If you haven't been giving in, you don't have any control. Simple as that. I never even thought of that. God dang. Shish. You learn something new every day. Capiche? Sorry. New directions coming in, and I gotta charge my phone. With the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're gonna have more control of your life, and you're going to be having these ideas that you want to pursue or you want to go after. And with the Knight of Pentacles again, I feel like with your work situation, try to really be a bit more exploitive. Try to see how far I can take you. If you have any ideas, go after them, because they might seem like something that needs an investment or just something that's starting out. I don't care if it's about 6 years or just if it's 6 months you've been doing something and it's just in the A stage. It's just because maybe you never tried something new. That's why this thing was stuck in the same dead end. You gotta try something new. Just try to spice things up. Try to see how other things work, because they didn't build a fucking castle by just building a house. They had to really learn to build a double-decked house or even a larger house.